Hello guys, today I want to record this because I recently started working on a new project, a mod loader for Fusion games, and while I'm doing this I also want to create a rewritten version of the compiler so it works better and it could be even faster than the latest one. So what we got right now is I created a new project. We got our byte reader class here, which is responsible for reading stuff like the base of everything. We got this interface, which is gonna be used for different file formats. For example, we got the exe file parser here. Oh, sorry. Well, okay. We got the exe file parser, which is we're gonna put the WAL exe file in the reader, and it will calculate everything. It will read the PE header, and well, yeah. What the hell is this? We don't need this. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this one too. And can you please don't give me that error? No? I messed something up. I totally messed something up. Okay. So yeah, we are reading this is basically the code from Anaconda. We are reading the header and getting to the base of the pack data, which contains all the extensions and all that stuff. And what the hell is wrong with this thing? Why is it giving me errors? Because oh, I see. Should make it this one public. And please, can it work now? Yeah, it does. So when you're and also we got this thing that creates the reader, creates the parser, and calls the load game method, which does this. It calculates the entry point, reads the exe header, and gets the first 2 bytes of the memory. Yeah, and we got this as a result. We got the header and the exe header, the PE header, and the backdata header. And we also got this old project, which is quite a mess. There's a lot of stuff. So the viewer, which is it was broken. It kind of worked, but I never really finished it. And here's the image banks. This is the old GUI that we used in 1.6 version. Oh, yeah, this. I like this, love this. So, not really sure why I did these things and these things, but yeah. Okay, let's move to the actual new project. So the first thing that I'll need is the packdata reader. This class is an object, so we are just gonna make it. Everything that we're gonna do is make it public, and we're gonna add a read function, and I'll also add a write function in case we will actually make an exe writer, but I don't think that's what we need for now. So public class pack file. Here's our file. Okay, so this part is pretty much the same as it was before because there is really nothing to change. We're gonna copy this thing here. Then we are gonna copy this thing here, and I don't really think we need all this stuff actually. We're just gonna copy this, everything, and see if it breaks. It does. Okay, I'm just gonna do replace this reader with just reader, and we pretty much fixed it. Yep. Also gonna add the namespace, and everything is fine. No, everything is not fine. Okay, we're gonna simply remove this for now. It's gonna be used for Multimedia Fusion 2.0 to get the non-Unicode mode. And these asserts are also useful because we can easily debug stuff. And here comes the pack file class where we are gonna add this. There is nothing interesting. A dump function just writes the stuff that we don't really need for now. I'm just gonna comment it out. And so we can now do logger.log, and let's do file name. And if we run this thing, it does nothing because I forgot to actually do something. So we do this. We add the namespace, and now we can simply call data read. That's our reader here, and it crashes. And what we got as a result is that's not right. Maybe I forgot. Yes, I did. I forgot something. Read unit. Read white string. I'm gonna rename this because it looks like trash. Okay, so I have a question about this one, but these are fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what the hell is this? Okay, I don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we actually got 8 of them. Okay, we got the oh yeah, we got this, and we don't need this. Yeah, now it works perfectly fine, and for some reasons on the okay, I think I can just remove this and remove this. Now it just reads stuff, gets the extensions. We can dump this in case we need them, but not for now. Instead, let's switch to the game data part, and here we need to assign this variable because it's gonna be used for forget about what I just said. We're just gonna do this game data dot, and we got no functions here. And here we just have our we can just use our old code because nothing really changed. Oh, not this and not this. Okay, we're just gonna use our old code, which simply this is the really old version, which was using the chunk list class, which we really don't need anymore because it just takes more memory and more time to use it, because we can just simply do the iteration here. But for now, let's just copy this thing and move it over here. Public void read byte reader, and it's messed up. Okay. I'm just gonna add these things and also gonna rename them because they look like, because I don't like the capitals in the start of the variable name. Area there. Yeah, it's correct. Okay, so we do this, and we also gonna set this to product version. It's integer. Product build is integer as well. Okay, we're gonna remove this, and and once we run it, we get the error. Thank you. Oh, smart move. Yeah, should work now, and it does. It does work, and one thing that I wanna try is the runtime version. It's gonna be 700 something. Yeah, it's 700 something. Product build probably. Yep. So we got the basic information about the game, and what we do now is we do the iteration between chunks. We are not gonna create another class for that, we're just gonna move over here and see how it works. We get the chunk class, which contains a lot of data that we don't need. I'm just gonna create a chunk, just call it chunks. Make a chunk class, and we also need a chunk loader class. The class chunk loader. The chunk class gonna have a reader, public void read, and also constructor is the reader public chunk bytes reader, and we just assign it here like that. And in the chunk loader we have a constructor with a chunk, and we have the I'm sorry. Oh yeah. But we also need the write function because we do need it, and we don't have this class here. We just add it, and also these are abstract, so we don't need the body. Alright, and I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Let's move over here and find our byte writer. It's in the memory namespace. Byte writer. Add it here. Change the namespace to correct one, and here's the error that. Oh, let's pretend we didn't see it. So in the chunk itself, we are gonna read the header and read the data, and then if we need it, then we decompress it and, well, do these things. But for now we need to, we at least need to add this num here, so we can easily see what happens, what chunk type we got here. We copy this here. So in the read part, we don't need the name for now. We are gonna just use a reader, and change all the stuff to be O and this. We can oh, I'm sorry, but okay. And then we do. You just read the amount of bytes that we have in the size variable, and now we can simply do while true. We can do var new chunk, send it to the new chunk, chunk, pass the reader here, and then do the reading. If new chunk, oh, we need to make the ID public, and now we can access it here. And if it's equal to, I don't remember which ID is last, this one, then we simply do break, and that's all. And inside the chunk reading we can do the log. Yeah, we can test it now to see that it's just gonna add a simple just gonna add this so I can see when it's done. And it took it less than a second to actually, well, a bit more than a second to read all the data. Most of the stuff is not compressed, actually, because most of the stuff is frames. Here we got the header, well, a lot of stuff actually, but we don't need most of this stuff. Now comes the most interesting part. We go here, and oh no. Still we need the decryption and the decompression. We're gonna use Joveller compression, that's how it's pronounced, and see, I think gonna install it. Compression, yeah, this one probably, yeah, this one. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna add this to memory because well, it's related to memory, to compression. We don't need this anymore, and we only got 1 year because we didn't have the native lib class right now. So what it does is we got these exported functions in the C++ library, which I don't have right now. Well, I have it somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. So I'm added here. I have the DLL itself, but not the source code. I'll have to find it to modify it. And we can now access this. Okay, let's add our first chunk, which is gonna be a header. This chunk loader, and we need to implement everything. And we also need the constructor. Public header chunk base chunk and this, right? Alright. And we're gonna move here and save our data to a variable. It's raw data. And we're gonna steal some more code from the old version because it's pretty much the same. There's nothing we can really remove, and if we can actually remove something, then we already did it. Oh, I don't care about this, I don't care about this, and bytes array data, it's null because it is. and because we need the decryption, because we don't have the decryption. And I'm gonna once again steal some stuff from here. This looks messy because it is, and because it was broken, especially this part with Unicode decryption case. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be possible for us to fix everything. Well, that's a lot of errors. Oh, yeah. This and I don't need this for now. I don't need this for now. Oh, and I do need this. I'm just gonna do a little work around here because I don't really wanna use the static class for that stuff. Static build, and I'm gonna assign it inside the game data. Okay, so it's product build. Settings.build equals right. Product build. Get buffer. Yeah, I remember when I needed this thing because, well, I can write it to a byte array, but that looks awful. So I'm just gonna get this one. Well, actually, that's what I. Oh no, that's not what I do. Just copy this here and add it to our util. We don't have a utils class yet. It's gonna be public static class. Okay, and I don't. Oh, I do understand why it's broken. Okay, so should pretty much work now. Yeah, it does work. So we can now probably just do, or we can't. We gotta save the, I don't understand how I can do it as fast as possible. So basically when we read the chunk, okay, let's just make it byte array, and it will return the, because well, I don't know, I'm just not smart enough to do it better way. So we do var chunk data equals, and here comes the most funny part. This huge function, and I'm just gonna copy all these things here. Oh, not this, or actually, which one? I don't remember exactly which one I need, and I don't remember. Oh yeah, oh maybe not. Yeah, this one. Load modern. I'll copy it here, and that already looks like a mess. I'll fix it later. Maybe I'll use an extension method or something like this. But for now, I'm just gonna comment everything out, and also just remove this because we don't need it. And we're gonna return loader. Oh, chunk get reader. Load mother. We are not gonna pass the chunk here. We are gonna pass the ID here. Chunk ID. And chunk data. Chunk data. Reader is gonna be new byte reader. We pass our bytes here, and oh yeah, let's change it to byte reader instead. And I also have to do it inside the base class. Oh, not that. here because we don't really need to know which chunk are we loading because we I don't know how to explain. We got the R type, which can be the wrong chunk, so if it's up header, then we are definitely loading the up header chunk. And here we are just gonna do chunk loader equals load modern new chunk dot id and the chunk data byte array, and then we just do chunk loader read, and actually no, fuck this idea, just remove everything. We are gonna do it inside this function, so we are not forced to call anything else. And I'm sorry, 1 second. Yeah, so we don't need this. Can you please shut the fuck up? Okay, sorry for that. While we do switch, I don't know. I'm trying to do it like it was done in the classic runtime, classic fusion runtime, and I don't think I'll find it like this. Okay, so we do switch on chunk, new chunk. Am I still recording? Yeah, I do. And well, the first chunk that we are gonna add is, let's do up name. It's this ID. Okay, over here, and then we do our up name equals new, and we are gonna add this here. This is the exception. We are not gonna create a new chunk reader for each string type, like up name, up outer, ext pass, these file names. We are just gonna use the string chunk, and we do a public string value, and value is gonna be reader dot are you immediate? What is wrong with you? Should I make it public maybe? Okay, you are public now. Can I access it now? I can't. Oh, I can. Read wide string. It's Unicode string, and we are gonna add the constructor here as well. Public string chunk byte reader base reader. And now we can add all the classes that we need. Class application name. It's gonna be a child of string chunk. And I just need to add the constructor here. Copy it. And we can now do new app name. Read. Sorry. Oh. And then we do break. No, we need our chunk reader, byte reader, chunk data, and then we pass this one here. We can actually use this reader, but no, we can't. And if I run it, yeah. Oh. What the hell is this? Oh, I'm the one who's stupid. I'm just gonna copy it in this class. Okay, I'm gonna fix all this thing later, but I don't have that much time right now, so I'm just gonna ignore it. And we got the incorrect header check. Thank you so much. I love you. But why? We got so much useless stuff in here already. Okay, let's get the library. It's probably somewhere here. Yeah. And if you run it now, did it work? It did. Oh, no, it didn't. That's the old project. I need to use this one. No, I got the incorrect header check. But why? Why would you give me the incorrect header? Am I stupid? Probably yes, because okay, let's try another thing. Let's do the. I know why this happens, because we don't have a key, and we are just using an empty key to dump stuff, but it didn't work at all. So what's the ID? What's the ID? Can you please tell me what is? Okay, so this is the header that we got, and yeah, I'm stupid, or maybe not. Oh, I am. This one should probably work now. Yes, it did work. And we got our application name. So I'm satisfied with the result that we got right now. And we are just gonna add all the chunks that we have. I'm not gonna edit this video, I'm just gonna upload it as it is right now without any modifications, because I'm too lazy. So you're just gonna watch how I'm adding all the chunks by hand right now. You can skip to the part when I'm done. I'll probably leave a time code in the video description somewhere. But for now you have to watch. The hell? This is the most funniest thing I've ever done in my life. Oh, we also got this shit with they don't really like. We can probably remove most of the stuff here. Well, not most of the stuff, but some stuff that we don't really need. But I don't want to do it, and I'm just gonna copy everything down here, and we got a lot of errors. Fuck off. No, don't. I'm just gonna leave this here. Remove the print function. Remove the get readable data function. I'm gonna explain why we need it, but I'm gonna do it later because. Sorry, what the hell? Get out. I don't need you. That's not how it works. And we don't have the bit dictionary class. Well, I'm just gonna copy it. It goes into the memory probably. Okay, So now it probably shouldn't give me any errors, and I can read the first chunk, the second chunk actually. The first one was the application name. This code should be universal, but in some rare cases it may break with the 1.5 games, the old Fusion games and stuff like this. But for now I'm just gonna comment everything related to it out and simply do tests on normal versions. And we got no errors, that's probably good. Also the thing is short for some reason, I'm not really sure why. And now we are gonna go to the game data class and copy all this stuff from here. So this is what we are gonna use to actually decompile the game. So this is everything that is contained inside the game. I'm gonna change this to strings because these are pretty much useless. Well, not useless, but we don't need to have these objects here. So we got a lot of stuff here. I'm just gonna comment everything out for now, just so I just added it so we can keep an eye on what we need and what we don't need. And why is this thing static? I don't like this. This already looks like a workaround. So we got the app header. I'm not gonna use capitals anymore. Oh, it's private for some reason. No, it's not. Okay, name, author, copyright, about, doc, product build, product version, runtime, subversion. Okay, and I'm just gonna fix this here as well. And header, we're just gonna assign it directly here, and the name, okay, what is the next one? What's the next chunk? Can I just copy it? No, I can't copy it. Okay. We can copy all this stuff, so I don't have to add at least these things manually. There's already a lot of stuff that we may need to do, so at least let's do this so it doesn't take too much time. And we want to make this one public, and it pretty much fixes everything. So once we did this, we can pass the chunk reader here, read the class, read the chunk, and assign the value to our. Are you stupid? Oh, I'm the one who's stupid. And do break and move to the next one. The next one is this. It's application menu. Like I did before, I'm just gonna copy everything because I cannot change stuff in here. I'm not gonna rewrite it. Menu. I'm just gonna make everything cleaner when I'm done with the chunks. It's all the namespaces that I need. Finally replace the reader with capital first letter with the... Oh no, that was a big mistake, to be honest. Okay, so now we have to fix another thing. This is now broken. We can remove this function. We can fix this. Oh, another class that we don't have. Byte flag. I'm just gonna add it inside the big dictionary file because it does the same thing, but not exactly. Then we go here, fix the constructor here, replace this. Replace first. What the hell is replace first? I don't understand. Where did this came from? Okay, it's an extension method. I don't understand what it does, but I'm just gonna copy it over here. Hey. Okay. Fine. Thank you. We can now do our web menu. What's new? I'm gonna bring back this thing and assign it to the variable that we just created, to the class that we just created. Make it lowercase. Can I actually? Probably yes, I can. No, I can't. What is the hotkey to rename these things? Okay, it's Control plus. Yeah. The next one is XPath. Not sure what this one does, but if we have it, then we should add this because and it's not saved anymore anywhere. Well, we can simply ignore it. The frame handles thingy, and we also skipped some of the stuff here. Well, need to find out what these 4 chunks do, because maybe they're actually useful. The frame handles thing class is pretty simple. We got a dictionary of integers and that's all. And we have some kind of I don't know how to explain this. We got the index and we got the handle, and we assign it using the index of the handle, and we put it into the dictionary. Pretty simple. There is no good way to do it automatically because we don't have we can have a dictionary of types in C#, where we can assign a type to an integer. We don't have a, well, we can use the way that we used before, but it's much slower than the one that I'm using right now, because we are allocating a lot of memory, and it was causing memory leaks, which is not good, which is actually pretty bad. That's why I stopped updating the old version of the decompiler. And we are slowly moving to the most interesting part, the key generation. Yeah, this thing. So we got the, and we also skipped some of the IDs again. No, we didn't. Okay, I'm filter these things later. Actually, there's not much readers, but the events were the, oh yeah, these are gonna be the hardest part, because like I'm just gonna show you how much stuff we got here. We got this class, we got this class, and we got a lot of parameters which we can't just like remove or do something that simplifies reading. We should just read it by one. So the expression part is huge, and well, I don't really remember how it worked, so I'll have to learn again basically. Also the application icon class is empty. I didn't figure it out how it worked. All this code, most of this code, well, I'm just gonna find something that I haven't touched. For example, this file, if we don't look at this, it's almost a year old, maybe even more. Yeah, probably more than 1 year old. This code is also more than a year old. Yeah. So yeah, we should go back to our chunk stuff. We got the editor file name. Get the new case. Oh, and also we should move here and check which one do we use for the key generation. Oh, also maybe it's in the chunk list. Yeah. We got the build k function, and we got the, okay, we use this chunk. So in this chunk we should also build the key. How does this work? Basically what we need is these 2 lines, maybe actually 3, because why not. And here we already have the, we don't have the copyright for some reason, but well, I don't care. We got the project path, which is, well, no, maybe I'm wrong actually. Okay, what is project path? Editor file name, yeah, it is. So we got the, I'm gonna replace stuff, editor file name, and what is copyright? Copyright is copyright, but where are we getting the copyright? Oh, okay, it's this one. Okay, it goes after, okay, swar rights equals new copyright chunk reader, then we do read, and then we assign it. project. Oh, yeah, editor file name. And now we have the key generated and we can decrypt stuff, and if we run this thing, it breaks. Oh, I feel stupid now. Okay, let's run this thing, and what we get is the error. Nice, thank you. Okay, I see why this happened. We should not ever use any CPU, because yeah, it should work now and it should work perfectly fine. No, it doesn't work. Help. Why are you stupid? Win64. Oh. Okay, let's pretend I didn't saw this. So now what the hell? x64 decryptor. Oh, I see. Over here. And if I run this thing again, we got the key, and we are using the old key because, well, this is the old build of Fusion, which used the old key generation and also the old decryption. So this thing here is not used. So we pretty much made it work. We got the key, we got the decryption working. Well, we actually don't know if we got the decryption working. I'm just gonna skip most of the stuff and go to the frame. For how long I'm already recording? Almost an hour. This first video is gonna be about 1 hour long, so I'm gonna finish and just gonna add the frame to see if it actually does work. I'm gonna need the new folder frame and just create a frame class, chunk loader. Yeah, so we can now move to oh, what the hell am I doing? Frame, new frame, add the namespace, chunk reader, and frame read, and we should have the list somewhere around here. Okay, here it is. And we do frame dot add frame, and now we can move to this class. And what's interesting about the frame structure is that it has more chunks inside it. So if we look at here, we got this thing here. So let's have a look at how we are reading chunks, because I already forgot. Okay, so we are creating a new chunk with the reader, we are reading stuff, and well, that's the code that we need. So we go while true, we paste this code here, and I also forgot one very useful line, this one. We add it here, and we also copy it and add it here, and we can now do switch new chunk ID, And for example, we can just simply add this frame name reader, because I already want to finish this video, because I'm already recording for more than an hour, and yeah. So we call frame name. We simply make it a new string chunk, because I forgot to create the class for the frame contents, frame name contents. Okay, frame name dot read, and then we can do a log gear dot log. Then we do break. Just do it outside the loop, so I can do it outside the loop. Well, then I don't care. I'm not gonna leave this line after all. Found frame, and we can run it now, and we got the error. What the hell? Oh, it should be public. Thank you, very useful information. And I'm also gonna change the color of it. And it did work. For some reason there is 2 load frames. I'll check it right now. Okay. What am I doing? I have the Five Nights at Freddy's too. And oh, there's actually 2 load frames, so it's not the decompiler problem. This is the file that I got from Anaconda. It's not the one from my decompiler. Well, I made the mode for Anaconda, but yeah, technically it was made by my decompiler, but not exactly, let's see. Okay, so I think that's enough for today. It's almost 1 hour. Actually, let's make it 1 hour. I'm gonna add some more stuff real quick. Public string name, public int width, public int height, and yeah, that's enough. So we do name equals name.value. Okay, we don't have much time. We actually have 1 minute, and that's a lot. A lot of stuff can be done in 1 minute. I'm not gonna create a new class for that. I'm just gonna read stuff right from here, because I'm stupid, maybe. I'm not sure. So we just got the some basic parameters here, and I can simply do this, and it will work, because the reader is reader, and like I can even ignore the everything else we have here, because who cares about stuff that we don't need for now? Well, I do, but not for now. Okay, so now we can do this frame found. We can add a name here, and also print out its sizes. and if we run this thing, we get the sizes. So yeah, we can also get the size of the main window from the chunk. How do I say it? From the chunk class that well, from the app header chunk. I forgot how to say it. And also, this is kinda annoying. I'm gonna remove this thing for now. And now we have the clean output where we got the alt key, we got frames, and we finished reading everything. So yeah, I think that's enough for today, or at least for one video. Thank you guys for watching it. I hope you liked it, and well, goodbye. I'll record a new one maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure, when I have some free time. But for now, that's all I have. Yeah.